I've literally just turned the Starlink off. Let's hear the video. Whoa, I don't see anything. I hope this is just me. Should not have turned the Starlink off so soon. Let's quickly chat. Let me know if we're chatting. Panic, panic, panic. Nothing ever goes smooth. I literally have done so well today and I've turned it off at the wrong point. I just want to get out of this van. Everything's looking good. It looks like we're live. Says we're live. We're live. I've literally just turned the Starlink off. We're live. Let's go. Let's go. Right, chat. We are in the best setup now. We're not even on a phone anymore. We're on a GoPro. And I'm taking the connection in my bag with me. If anything goes wrong, you're going to have to let me know. What? That's hard to get on. Let's go. I have all my stuff in my bag. Whoa. I feel professional now. I have a backpack. We are in the coolest place. Just wait for this. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hello, Walter. Hello, Deborah. Look where we are. Whoa. Right by the sea. Oh, there's a swan. There's a swan. It feels really awkward doing this in public still. Hello everyone, and I've got the chat by myself now. It's all looking up. We're doing it. We're doing it. Morning, morning, morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, breadcrumbs. Walter, no way. Gulf breeze. We went to Pensacola Beach in Florida. I've been there. Look at this. It does not get more British than this. Now we've got a choice to go get a pint or a cup of tea. What's the temp? It's like 33 degrees, which may be 100. Maybe 100 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I genuinely have no idea. But it's pretty cool. It's great to see you live, but I'll have to watch later on. Oh no! Because it's early, probably.
Yeah,
I know. The benefit is now, I can use my phone as we go. I'm not streaming off my phone anymore. Let's cross the road. Let's try and keep the camera off as many people that don't want to be on camera as possible. I'm going to cross. Oh, I see why everyone's on this side of the street. That side's in the sun. Makes sense. Put a quick Instagram story up. Whoa. Look, I'm waiting for this flag to hit the right point behind me. It's not going to. It's folded. Oh. We're going to get this shot. We're going to get this shot. Ready? Oh no. Sorry. Oops, in the way, in the way. Oh crap, lol, I have to find that and check it out. Are you French or Italian? I'm English. It's great to see you, but I'll watch later on because it's morning here on the east coast of the US. I know. But I will be streaming for quite a while. Sorry. Getting in everyone's way. Oh look, it's doing it. Whoa. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Hang on, I will read the chat in a minute. Chat, do we go get a beer or a cup of tea? I'm thinking beer. Oh, the YouTube thumbnail's uploaded sideways. Bloomin' brilliant. Bloomin' brilliant. Hang on, I'm still getting all this sorted out. This will become smooth. Let me just type on my phone. It's easier with two hands. Nothing's easy. Right, we're done. You've got my full focus and attention. I think we go get a beer. Beer, just in good. Well, it's beer. It's an acceptable time for a beer. I think we walk back to where we were and try and have a beer by the sea. There's the Royal Mail. That's pretty cool. There's the King's Head. But the benefit of the one at the front is the sea view. Chat, I feel so awkward streaming with all this gear, but let me know if it looks better, if it sounds better. It really should be much better than how it's ever been. I have a whole backpack of equipment, and when we get to the van, that's going to be even better, because I want to drive to a few different places. There's a lot near here. Oh, I got cowboy hats. Maybe I get a new cowboy hat. Or is I walk around? They're taking a selfie. Didn't want to be rude. I am literally that guy with the camera, and I am being looked at by everyone. Chat, there's so much I want to show you. Let's go get a drink first. Do English like Asian teas? No, I don't. I prefer black. Texas here, your live stream's looking great, looking and sounding fantastic. Yes, it's better. Come on. That's a lot of hard work. I basically did that all day yesterday to try and get it working. That's why there wasn't one yesterday. It took all day. I'm hoping there's somewhere to sit, unless they let you take it out. There's nowhere to go. I don't think there's anywhere to sit here. You can't go here. I don't know. Oh, there is. Look at that. I think this is why. It's obviously the busiest place. Well, it's obviously the busiest place. Yeah, it's a quaint little village. It's quite an old little village in the south of Hampshire, in the New Forest. And on the way here, the road was literally blocked by donkeys and horses. So there's donkeys and horses just blocking everything, but it's right on the sea. I know this sounds ridiculous, but it reminds me of Key West. This is what Key West felt like, and I think it's just about as hot as when we were in Key West, if not hotter. Dude, I was like, when is the stream coming? Yeah, Mark, I have had so much. You may notice the backpack. I've got all new equipment because the stream kept dropping out, and now it should be great. I got 4 modems all connecting together to get the best signal possible in my bag. It's really cool. It's cool technology. Mark, you'd appreciate it. I don't know how many other people would. Do you have a red light district that you can show us? No. That would be very illegal, and I have gone the wrong way. I am in the housing estate. Where am I? Oh, goodness. I've gone the complete wrong way. We're going for a journey. Quite nice, though, because there's no one around here, so I can talk normally. It feels so awkward streaming in public still. But we're using a GoPro, not our phone. We have all new equipment, and when we get in the van, it's going to be even cooler. So I'm excited. Grab me a 99, please. Wow. Would I? Right, everyone's walking this way, and I'm walking the other way. Is your bag heavy with all the new equipment? No. Kind of. But it's worth it. And because it's a backpack, it's not that heavy, but it's worth it for the stream to be a better quality. Like, it should be incredible now with no stuttering. Yes, I can see that. I live in Miami, so the Keys are visited often. It feels like the Keys. And yesterday was the hottest day in the UK, so I'm not going to lie. Selfishly, I was kind of glad I didn't stream because the van was boiling hot. I went in it to sort all the equipment and I could barely stand it. Today, I had to drive through the horses and donkeys, as I said. Okay, there's a pub, but that does not look like the pub I want to go in. I'm going to go in the touristy pub. You should all come here, by the way. This is the sort of place where you should 100% visit when you come to England instead of going to London or Manchester or Liverpool. You want to come to places like this, especially in the summertime. There's all sorts to do. Maybe we walk up and down the high street and look for somewhere to drink, because I wanted to drink outside, but it's kind of awkward in that pub with all those people, but it's one of those things that I'm going to have to get over. Has anyone recognised me as the World Cup guy? Honestly, that news didn't come over here, really, as much as you'd think. It was mainly a thing in America. I've got my conspiracy that because I met Trump, our media refrained from any positive news. Come on, out the Blues! Pompey fan. I've got my Pompey top on, so I just shouted Blue Army out the van. But someone just tried to phone me then. Damn, I needed that. That threw me off. He just shouted Blue Army out the van. But yeah, they refrained from any positive things about Trump. So I don't think it got on the news here. GB News tried to contact me, but it wasn't like, I don't know. It just didn't materialise for some reason. Winning with the tech, awesome to see it working so well. Get in there, buzzing. Advice from Fort Worth, summer cowboy hats are made of straw or palm leaves. I know. So I bought my cowboy hat in Dallas, week 1 of the trip, not expecting to be there longer than a week in America. Sorry, thank you. Longer to be there in a week in America, so I bought a felt one so I could wear it at home, and then I was there for 5 weeks and I couldn't wear it, and it was just swelteringly hot every time I put it on. This is a nice street though. I like all the red, white and blue bunting, and I'm sure most of you can appreciate that as well. Will we go to the White Cliffs? We will. I'll do that again. I want to go to Scotland next week. Scotland's on my list next week, and I think the White Cliffs would actually be quite interesting. You're doing great, and I love the Passion Drive. Blue Army all the way from down under. No way is there another Pompey fan in the chat. That's pretty mental. Chat, this is basically Southampton. So I'm wearing this in enemy territory. But I mean, in a little village like this, no one would actually care. I just wore it because it's my coolest top though. Cool. Oh, there's a Corvette. Now you don't see them often. It matches my t-shirt. But you don't see them often. That was pretty cool to see. Right. Let's find somewhere to get a drink outside. Is that a pub? This looks very fancy for a pub. Jam in. Thanks, Bing Lewis. Thank you. It's annoying because on this I can't see the amount, but thank you nonetheless. Right. This is all like shops, but they all look great. Look at all the bunting. Let's go find something to do. There's a coffee shop. I don't want a coffee. Is it all working okay? I'm going to phone... I feel like we should phone my granddad back. Right. Someone's just walked past. Hey, welcome to my vlog. That's so funny. Right. Oh, I know where this is actually. I know where we are. That shop, the watch shop, is actually my granddad's friend's shop. They sell all sorts of watches. I'm going the wrong way. There is nothing this way. Maybe I am lost. It's funny. That never happened once in America. People taking the mick when you're live streaming or anything. And then as soon as you come here, people walk past and make comments. That's okay. I boarded the Queen Victoria from Southampton. That's very cool. Your feed is so clear. Nice. Get in there. All the hard work's paid off. Oh, sorry. No. I'm going the wrong way. This is 100% the wrong way. I reckon we go back to the pub on the beach. There is not much else. There's just like shops, like high street shops. Let's go find a pub. We're going to go get a drink. We're getting a drink. I reckon we just sit in the crowded pub. We're going to have to get used to it. Whoa. This is sick here though. Oh wait, there's a courtyard there. Nah. We're going to go to the seafront. That's the best place to be. What comments? Oh, like just people walking past saying like, hey, welcome to my vlog, and like just shouting things in my ear. Obviously, now I've got more equipment, I stick out like a sore thumb and I'm not just on my phone, so just got to get used to it. I need like a cameraman. I miss when I had Lucas, because then I had someone to talk to, and it felt, I don't know, it was just less awkward because there was two of us doing it rather than just me. It's okay. The battery on the GoPro is going down quick, but I do have spares. I just don't know what's going to happen when it cuts out. That's going to be very interesting. There's a Cornish bakery, but we're in Hampshire. There's another bakery, but I don't actually want the bakery. It looks great here though. This is my kind of town. I'd love to live somewhere like this in England. It's just quite expensive. Play up Pompey, wear the strip proudly. That makes me miss Hampshire so much. It looks beautiful. I've heard the weather is amazing. It is. It's currently 32 today, but it's sweltering. It's very, very hot. The trouble is, chat, I've obviously got to drive the van so we can have our beer and then get going. Oh, we're back here. This is very nice though. Oh, there is a little ice cream shop. And a little wine shop. What is there? I'm just walking past everything. I need to take it in. Drifters. Oh, that is so good. That's only a small little bakery. Jules. That's called Truly Scrumptious. That's another ice cream place. That have bubblegum ice cream. Oh, maybe we get bubblegum ice cream. Not much outdoor Not much outdoor dining. Well, I think where these places are so small, they can't really do it because it will just crowd up the streets and people still need to drive down those streets. That's like a public street. It's not closed off. I reckon we go get a beer. It's going to be very awkward going into the pub with the stream. Oh well. Ooh. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I want one of them. Oh, this feels so weird. Yeah, can I get him is it Mahoy?
It's Mao.
Can I get one of them, please?
Yeah, like a cat's paw.
Oh.
That's 7.20 there for you. Did you say half pint or pint?
Pint, please. Pint. It'll make me think I'm in Spain. Feels like it out there. It's really hot.
Too much.
I know.
It's hot everywhere.
Cheers, thank you very much. Oh, food. Maybe we go outside. No, we're staying in. It's cooler inside. It's a lot cooler, and I can put you down. Bosh. The only thing is, it's now quieter in here, so everyone can hear me better. There are lots of tourists there, or mostly locals. I think it's mostly locals, actually. I'm going to open this up to try and cool the equipment. But it's all working well. The van is literally outside as well, so that's good. Oh, there's a breeze coming in. That's the AC, by the way. There's no AC. Cheers, chat. Oh, so good. Boom, 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 boom. It's annoying that the thumbnail on YouTube's gone the wrong way. During COVID years in the US, al fresco dining gained popularity. What's al fresco? Am I meant to know what that is? I actually don't know what that means. I've got no clue. But chat, let me show you what we got. I'm proud of this, okay? This is what's currently carrying the stream. An absolute monstrosity. It's quite hot, actually. Maybe I'll just get it out for a bit. But it should be fine. But this is doing everything. So each one of these is a router connecting to the internet, and then it piles them together and makes one big super strong connection, and now the stream stopped dropping. I'm very pleased. I'm going to get it out for a bit because it's getting hot. Outdoor eating, yeah, well, outside eating has always been a thing, but in America there really wasn't anywhere to eat outside. Wherever we went, it was like a car park outside. So wherever the restaurant was, it was like a retail park with a huge car park. Waco, Texas. Welcome, Vincent. What's the time in Texas? I do need to adapt to the stream time. I'm thinking do a later stream in the evening some nights to get everyone a go of streaming. Have I scratched the lens? No. This was an expensive beer as well. It's like $10 a beer. Crazy. $10. But it's alright. It's alright. This beer is actually Spanish, and my dad lived in Spain for a long while. So I used to always get this when we went over to Spain, and it does make me think of Spain. 8:15 a.m. That's early. Nikki, that is early. Thank you for joining. This is what I mean. I need to stream for longer and do more things. But we're going to explore the village, find things to do, and then we are going to drive around, because even the outside drive here is insane. Literally, there's horses and donkeys blocking the road, so you can't drive down. It's pretty cool. Hello. Did I say that was early or late? Waco. Oh, I thought it was Wacko. My bad. Where's Waco? I don't even know where Waco is. I reckon after this we go and get an ice cream, and then we can start the drive. There's a little bit of stuff I have to do to prepare for the drive, but there's so much more equipment in the van to prevent everything dropping, so I'm quite excited. This thing also plugs into the Starlink, so I said those 4 things connect to the internet and make one big connection. You can then add the Starlink to that to make a bigger connection, but all the time we're driving it should be much, much better. It's going to be 97 today. Here, I think it's about 100 here. I'm from Cherokee County, NC, North Carolina. God, I had to think about that then. Western North Carolina. Just came on, where are you? I'm in a small seaside town. I'm currently in a pub, but I'm in a small seaside town in Hampshire, UK, right at the south. And the football top I'm wearing is actually from Portsmouth, which is the rival football team to where I am now. That's okay. Oh, 9:17 a.m, 8:16 a.m, chat. Thank you so much. I did not realise it was going to be this early. What time is easiest for all of you to stream? Obviously you're all here now actually, but I'm thinking if I do a later stream, so maybe I stop this one and then stream at like 8 o'clock. There's just nothing to do after that at that time. So for me, I have to stream at this time. But maybe I jump on and have a chat whilst I'm at home and we do things. But next week, I'm going to be going to Scotland. So I want to stream the drive there, stream whilst I'm actually there during like peak time for all of you, camp, go to sleep, wake up and stream again. I think that'd be cool. My gran grew up in Bognor, Vegas. Me and my mates go to Bognor all the time. We call it Bognor Vegas because there's like, I don't know, amusement parks there. New projects, play up Pompey. Come on, Nick. My gran grew up in Bognor Vegas. Where are you now, Gillian? 9:15 p.m. here. PM? Where are you? Oh, are you Aussie? Are you an Aussie? I've also, because the stream is much more powerful now with the new equipment, I can stream in portrait and landscape. So whatever, if you're on a phone or whatever, it might be better for you. Nick, I'm in Lymington. I've just gone, walked past Watches of Distinction. Happy to see you got stream worked out without buffering. Joan, your contribution, the donation, has helped massively. And I've literally bought the best of the best. This was a lot of money, but I put all your money towards it. And in fact, every donation I've ever received on YouTube went towards buying this. And it's helped massively. It took me all day yesterday to figure out how it works and what to do with it, but we got there. So just briefly to explain how complicated the stream is now, I stream from this device, is plugged into that machine. That connects to the internet using 5 different ways to connect to the internet, builds one big strong internet signal, sends it to my computer at home, and my computer at home is now streaming to the internet. So this stream is going from here, back home in Portsmouth, to the internet to you. Nuts. It's so complicated, but it literally took all day yesterday figuring it out. And I'm really good at IT. My job used to be in IT for like 10 years, and it still took me ages to figure out. No Scotland, no party. No, well, no Scotland, no party. I'm going to see Scotland, and you might have followed another Scottish content creator who was in America for the World Cup, who also went viral. I am hoping to meet up with him, and we can do a stream together. I think that would be very fun. Hi from Western Australia, 9:19 PM2. Spacey Jane, thank you for joining. PRC, bro. What's PRC? Oh, PRC. I'm going to Google it. People's Republic of China. There's no way you're watching in China. Are you really watching in China? How have you found my channel? There's no way you're in China. Commercial. Oh, I don't know why I read that. Well, that is cool. It is cool. I'm very pleased. And now, when we're driving, I can then plug the Starlink into that device in my bag, and it's going to make the stream strong when we're driving. And I've got new mounts, so it's not going to spin and turn. I've invested. We're in it for the long run. Where within the UK do the British tour vacation? Cornwall. I would say Cornwall, and then there's holiday parks around. There's one, Bognor Regis actually, a lot of people go to, because there's something called Butlins there for kids. So whose gran grew up there? Gillian's gran grew up in Bognor, which is a holiday destination. Then we've got Cornwall. I would say here is one of them, because it is quite nice. And then we have Skegness, which is further north. Blackpool is a big one. Hello from beautiful Utah. Hello. That's so cool. I can't believe you're from China. How have you found the channel from China? It's also cool because the delay is really low as well. So I don't know if you can see, but I can reply almost instantly to all the chats. Penzance, oh my god. People are from all over. You going to Cornwall, Eden Project. I've been to the Eden Project once, and it was actually really sick. What an idea that is. I completely forgot that even existed. I'm going to the Eden Project. Mark, we should do something if you want. Mark, come with me on a stream. Let's go do something. Cornwall, I'm definitely going to go to Cornwall in the van, but I think that's one of the ones where it's like a multiple day thing, and I camp there, because I don't want to drive 6 hours there, spend a couple of hours and drive 6 hours back. So all the multi-day ones I have to plan out, but this is like an hour from my house, so I can drive here, drive back later, just because I've got things to do. Pompey are playing tomorrow, so I want to make a vlog on the Pompey game. And then I am playing football on Sunday. Monday, I've got nothing on. And then Tuesday, I've got something cool lined up. A new style of content. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think I'm going to go to Scotland. That's the plan. So on Tuesday, I've got a new thing of content lined up that I'm going to try and live stream. It's not going to be me walking around places. It's actually going to be doing something with someone else. I don't want to say too much until it's released, but it's going to be a new thing of content that I want to carry on, and you'll all find out more about it later. But that's the gist. I thought I keep thinking I've got a scratch on the camera. It's got a very weird reflection. You said you are meeting up with Sean from Scotland. I'm going to try and meet up with Sean. I didn't want to say his name, so I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. But we might be meeting up with Sean and hopefully do a live stream, but maybe make content together. I think that would be good. I think that would be fun for everyone involved. We can share stories about the US, because he went to different places to me. That's why I think there was someone else, Elsa and Sean, I think, are friends. But, well, Sean's a Scotland fan. So his team got knocked out of the tournament very quickly. So I was in different places to him, almost all of it, because I was following England. But then afterwards, we still went to different places, and it just didn't sync up. I installed Eden Project Network. What? What? Mark, I didn't know you were a network engineer. I thought you were a software guy. Hello from Boston. Hello, David. In Scotland, tour the NC 500. Is that the road network? Because that would be fun, actually. I think going on road tours, that's what I had in my mind when I first thought about doing the road trips, and that's why I was going to get a sports car and go to like the Welsh Valley roads, go to the Scottish Highlands. But now in the van, it's probably not going to be that much fun. Just going to charge my phone. Now I can charge my phone and not have to worry about overheating. Sean with the Tartan Army, yes. Who went out of the World Cup extremely quickly. To be fair, we both won the same F all. Yeah, North Coast 500. Mark, maybe we do something together. If you can get the time off, let's go do something really fun. Skydive would be fun. A skydive. Or even go to an event. We've missed the British Grand Prix and Goodwood Festival of Speed. Both would have been sick to go around. I don't know anything else going on. Howdy, you're a real English pub. Yes, this is a real, proper pub. And this is the view out the window as you're... It's pretty cool. We'll walk around in a minute, because I don't want to waste the whole time being in a pub. Yeah, wow, it's info engineer before being a dev. Me too! Me too! Wow, dev. AI. Have you heard about vacation on canal boats in England? Funny enough you say this. My ex-employer, the owner of the company I used to work for, is currently doing a canal boat vacation in England. It looks fun, but it's a lot of responsibility to drive a canal boat and worry about all the canals, because you get to points in the canal and there's a gate and there's a whole process to shut a gate behind you, shut yourself in, change your water level to go to the next canal and all sorts. I don't know how to do that, and I would not trust myself to do that. I'd probably end up causing a flood miles down the river. But it would be cool to do. If I was with someone that knew what they were doing, it would be cool. But doing it by myself, no. I'd cause all sorts of issues. Azure, how are you? You join every stream. Shout out you. Shout out Azure Phoenix in the chat. It's really gorgeous there. You're a lucky ducky. I am. We're going to all go out and explore. We have done a little walk around, but I think we walk around the shore and have a proper look. I don't know if there's a beach here. I've actually never been here. That's why I picked it. Let's have a look. We'll walk round. This is the map. So that's where I am. I feel like if we walk round, but there's an RAF base near here as well. Literally there is an RAF base and we're here. But the drive here is through something called the New Forest, which is like a national park. And yeah, there's literally horses and donkeys blocking the road. So on the way here I was in a huge traffic jam because there was a donkey in the road. Not even a joke. The donkey was just sat in the road so no one could drive past it, and they all have the right of way. Since you met Trump, I think you should report to King Charles. It's only fair. That would be sick. I'd actually love to meet the royal family. If I met King Charles, that would actually... If I got to go to Buckingham Palace, that would be so sick. Which is crazy, because that's probably what Americans think of the White House and meeting Trump. Because people ask me, like, when I met Trump, was it like meeting the Prime Minister? But Trump is like a different level to the Prime Minister, and I think it's more on the level of the King and Queen, like the tippy top of the country who make the final decisions. The Prime Minister can't do that. But that just shows like America was the land of opportunity. And I got to meet the President. I think I could do this my whole life and not be able to meet any royal. Sounds like where I live, except it's usually cows or sheep stopping the traffic. That's funny. What? See, in America, I didn't see anywhere like this. When we drive, that's why I drove. So this time I drove here first, so I could do the walk around bit, and then we can drive somewhere else. Just because I didn't know how many people actually enjoyed the driving bit. So I tried something new, and it's only an hour away. So I thought I'd drive here, do the stream here, and then we'd drive somewhere else on the way back, and then just have a look around. But then it ended up being a really cool drive on the way here, seeing all sorts. So I think it would be cool to meet the King and Queen, just because who gets to hang out with them? Well, exactly. Honestly, especially Queen Elizabeth. If I met Queen Elizabeth II, that's like top tier. She was goated. The absolute goat. So that's a shame. But King Charles, it'd be cool to meet Prince William, especially when he's king. Not too fussed about Harry and Meghan, but Prince William would be very cool. I think Prince William is very cool. We have Canadian geese stopping traffic. I guess you're in Canada. You missed the Isle of Man race. That looked insanely dangerous. That is insanely dangerous. They fly through those roads. The other stream I want to do is the Isle of Wight, but I will stream that whole journey because we can go on a hovercraft, which is not very common anywhere else in the world, but I see one every single day living in Portsmouth. There's a hovercraft which doesn't float on the water, it literally hovers on top of the water and takes you to the Isle of Wight. I mean, you're hanging around RAF base, you could go to Rendlesham first because they're supposed to have a big deal of UFO sightings there. To be fair, any UFO sightings near an airbase is them literally just testing new things. So you can only test it in one place, can't you? You can only test it in one place. You can only test it in the sky. So it is pretty much just them testing their new equipment in the sky. That's why on Route 66, it's near the American Air Force Base, and they're just testing the coolest stuff that your mind can't even comprehend. I always think, like, if we can buy a drone in the shop, they would have had that 20 years ago. So think of what they have that we don't even know about or can't even think about. They've made it, and they're testing it, and they're using it, and then they just say it's a UFO. Good morning. It is currently afternoon for me. It's 2:33, Stephen. But good morning or good afternoon to you as well. No, in Indiana, geese by the hundreds. Do people hunt Canadian geese? I read up on the Isle of Wight and learned that they're technically part of the UK, but they are independently governed island. The Isle of Wight is very cool, actually, and I think for a small island, they've had the most dinosaur bone discoveries of anywhere else. So somewhere else where I live, just an hour, literally up the road from here, it's called the Jurassic Coast, and there is so many fossils. You can walk along the beach, crack a stone, and there's fossils inside the stones, and there's literally thousands of these things. And on the Isle of Wight, I think the biggest dinosaur ever discovered in the world was discovered in the Isle of Wight. So that's cool. That's very cool. Of course, someone smells really nice in here, and I'm not sat near anyone. I can smell someone's perfume. Hello from Florida. Hello. Are there any British YouTubers you admire and would like to emulate? To be honest, the YouTube I watch, I'm really into car YouTube. So I watch people like Matt Armstrong, Mark McCann. I've rewatched Top Gear a million times. I'd love to meet Jeremy Clarkson. I'd love to emulate Top Gear, which is half the idea of the road trip. But not really any. I don't watch YouTube anymore. I really don't watch any TV or Netflix or anything. I do this. I explore places now, but other than that, I'm on my computer. Like Indie Mark in the chat would know. All I really do is sit on my computer. That's my favourite thing to do. Play with software, make software, change things, break things. That's my favourite thing to do. I'm learning so much about the UK I never learned from any textbooks. Well, there you go. Is the chat coming up on the stream, by the way? I really hope so. I've gone... Oh, no. I've got my stream for my own video. Let me just see. Yes. Oh, my goodness. This is all working. So what this is doing, I'm sending only the camera to home. So all this camera transmission is going to my house, and then the house is adding the overlay. So if someone subscribes or follows or donates, etc., you come up on the screen. That's happening at my house, not here anymore. So that's why everything is working so much better. And my phone is here. So I'm not like doing everything at my phone all at once. The connection, the streaming, everything. I've offloaded it in different places, and that's why the stream's working so much better. How was the eclipse? Did you get to see it? No. The eclipse was rubbish. Actually rubbish. They said it was going to be like 94, 96, and it was probably like 50, and it went... You could tell it was happening because the sky went dim, but just like the cloud went over the sun. Just like, it was literally like a cloud going over the sun, and that's the only way you'd know it. I didn't have any eclipse glasses, and I wanted to see it, so I just stared directly at the sun, and all I could see was the sun, so I just blinded myself. And I was actually driving in the van, trying to see it, going to football training, and then I just had those spots after you look at the sun in my eyes, trying to drive, and I couldn't see a thing. That was my eclipse experience. Dang, dude, you're really smart and critical. You weren't kidding about being a problem solver. I'm a problem solver. Worst eclipse ever. Well, did you see it in Spain? So Spain is not, in terms of the world, is not far from us, and they got a total 100% full eclipse. I feel like that's out of order, because I stayed up. Well, I didn't stay up, but I was looking out for it specially to try and get content, and then it just didn't, even on my phone, it didn't even look like an eclipse. It just looked like the sun was there, so it was just a waste of time. And then I wake up and all these videos coming from Spain where it's like complete total solar eclipse. What did it look like in America? Because I feel like if it was bad for us, it would have been worse in America. Next time you come to US, could you take Harry and Meghan back home with you? No. They can stay there now. I actually feel bad for Harry though, because he was really loved by the public, and now no one likes him because of Meghan. But the South Park, the worst thing is the South Park episode was like so true. That they kept saying like they want privacy, but they kept going on national TV all the time and news stations, and then she wrote a book, and then there was like, shut up. No buffering today either. Very seamless. I know. I've done it, chat. I have literally the most professional setup. I was talking with AI, and I was like, what do the pros use? I just explained my whole issue. I was like, what do I need to fix this? And I spent so much money to fix it. But now it's the stream forever, and we can just keep the stream going. We can just keep the stream going, and it works so much better now, so I'm happy. I'm actually buzzing about it because it was really frustrating me, and now where I have the whole setup, we can stream whenever we want, wherever we want. We could literally go, take the van and go to Antarctica and be able to get a stream now. I like how the chat shows from what platform it comes. Did it not do that before? I don't know if I changed anything there. Whether it's a big factor, the last several eclipses were lost due to cloud coverage. No eclipse. Did it not show the platform before? Well, that's good. It should have. That's what I mean. I've really put effort into it. Yesterday, let me show you. I don't know if you all follow me on Twitter. Or was it on Twitter? I also put an Instagram story up, but this was my office yesterday. So these two monitors used to connect both to my laptop, and now this computer on the floor connects to one of the screens, one connects to the other, and I'm streaming from this computer on the floor. And I just made a complete mess of my whole office, rearranging everything to get this to work, basically. I've got literal just command line interface for something else, because the big computer was running something called Larry, which I went viral for on Twitter. If you know, you know. So I had to reinstall that, change this, change that, change this, change this, move that. And it took, I thought it was going to take the morning. And I woke up early, started at 6 o'clock, thinking I'd be done for 1 p.m. for the stream. And it didn't finish until like 5:30 p.m. I tried.
There they are.
It's definitely a better stream. Yes, yes. There's a dog in the pub. Dog in the pub, dog in the pub. They can hear me as well. I need to realise this. Oh no, but your Gabba link isn't up though. I will get the Gabba link working. So when I'm in the van, my idea is to walk around, and because Gabba, it really connects to the computer, but also it can entertain us whilst we're driving. So for the long streams, next week I'm driving to Scotland, and I really want everyone, as much as possible, to phone me on Gabba whilst we're driving, just so we can have conversations up there. Because I think it will make such interesting content. Hear people's stories, hear what they're doing, people can say whatever they want. We'll just see what happens. Can you stream whilst in motion in the Lamborghini? I can. It's all fixed. Andrew, you weren't here. But basically, I have bought this, which is what film crews use. It's what the top streamers use. And each one of these cables connects to a modem, and they're talking to every single mobile phone signal in the sky, getting the best connection each one can, and then they connect together to make one ultra connection, and that's what's streaming. And that's streaming to my home PC, and then my home PC is streaming everything else. So all the encoding and everything is happening on my home PC. Basically, I'm very proud of it. And then I've got my laptop in here, which can connect to my home PC and make any changes. Very cool. Oh, I love dogs. I almost picked up a stray this morning, but my husband said not to. Chat, look at this. My cousin has just bought a puppy. How can I show this without doxing her? Look at that puppy. How cool. I'm going to meet it. I want to go meet it. Bonded. It is bonded, but like... It's bonded, but in a special way. And I can plug the Starlink into it, and that adds the bond as well. But yeah, they're bonded interfaces, but from 4G, using USB modems. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing Scotland. Me too. I've never been to Scotland, ever. I've never been to Scotland because I always thought it was such a long drive away because it's like an 8-hour drive. But then driving across America, 8 hours takes you from the same state to the same state. We drove well in excess of 8 hours through Florida and we were still in Florida. So I'm not worried about driving to Scotland. I think it's going to be very fun, that drive, if people are phoning up and talking as well, because you're going to be on the stream, so the stream's going to be able to hear you, I'm going to be able to hear you, and then everyone can interact with what you say and what we say. So that's going to be very fun. I don't know, but it looks like several $1,000s to have set that up, but it seems to be working super great. It was. No joke. It was a lot of money. But I've used every single donation, and I think it's fair to use the donations to go back into the stream. So that's what I've done. Device overheating eliminated now. Yep, we're using a GoPro, and the GoPro feeds into the camera, which I couldn't do on my phone before. But chat, it was, yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it was going to last forever. So we can do every stream with it in the van, everywhere we go. And I just see it as an investment. But basically, Gabba is my new software. We need to help that take off, and you need to tell your other favourite streamers about Gabba so they can accept calls on their stream as well. And then, yeah, I need to make a lot of content basically, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. The game's the game. Like any business, you've got to invest to make it work. But there's a reason I carry it with me in the bag. One, you have to. And two, well, here we're in a really nice area. No one's going to take it. But if I took it to London, there are like teams. There's teams in London that monitor social media, look for expensive stuff, and look if you like tag the place. So if you're in like the Shard, and say there's a restaurant at the top of the Shard. If you're in the Shard and you have a nice watch on and you're taking pictures of it, they're looking at the Shard, and as soon as you come out, they're going to be there to meet you, take your watch and leave. Not going to happen to, well, hopefully not going to happen to me, but those sorts of things exist, so we're going to try our best to avoid that. Wow, really great setup, Oliver. That sounds like it should work everywhere. I'm so excited to visit Scotland. Me too. But where do you want to go? Because I'm thinking, I think Sean is in Edinburgh, so we're going to go to Edinburgh with Sean, and then we'll explore the Highlands as well. In the Highlands, there's nothing to do though, but it's just great to look at. So I think we can set up like a sit and talk stream. I can accept the calls on Gabba, and I'm going to get a table and chair because the van has a gazebo. So the van extends and has an outside extender, a veranda, I don't know what you'd call it. And I want to get a table and chair so I can sit there and have a stream with a nice background. Been to Scotland twice, I love the Highlands. That would be once in a lifetime experience. Wow, really, really great setup on it. Oh yeah, And if you're watching on mobile, you should be able to see like a portrait and a landscape view. I don't know which one you prefer, but I've tried to make it look good for both, so everyone's happy. That team's robbery thing just sounds like a good way to get shot in the US. Exactly. It wouldn't happen. I don't know. I feel like, do robberies even happen in the US? I feel like you do get mugged because the bad guys have a gun as well. But you've just got more ways to defend yourself. Like, even if a good guy had a knife for self-defense and never got it out, if someone went to attack them and they pulled a knife, they go to prison because they got a knife. That sounds fantastic. I would love to see the Highlands. My niece just visited the UK last summer. She loved Scotland. Yeah, so Edinburgh. We're going to go to Edinburgh. I'm not sure about Glasgow. So I'd like to go to Glasgow to watch a football match. And I don't know how many of you are interested in football, but obviously the whole reason I was in US was football. So I'm obviously a football fan. Got my football top on now. Pompey's playing tomorrow. I'm going to vlog that. I'm not going to stream it. I mentioned yesterday I could stream it, but I've been going to Portsmouth to watch them play since I was 3 years old, and I've sat in my seat for about 10 years, so I don't want to affect everyone around me match day's experience, because everyone at Portsmouth Football Club, the team makes the city, so everyone in the city follows the same team, and everyone around me has sat there as long as I've been there. And I don't want to affect their match day experience by then starting to stream it. So I'll make a vlog, but I don't want to stream it. So there's not going to be a stream tomorrow. However, we'll try and do something Monday. So Monday, I don't have anything to do, so we can go somewhere. Tuesday, I'm trying new content, which will involve a stream, but I'm making new content which will be released on YouTube and Instagram. And then hopefully Thursday, Friday is when I'm in Scotland. Oh, Sean can tell you all about the Sawney Bean, who my granny used to terrorise us with when we were kids. What is a Sawney Bean? The Lamborghini has a canopy. Yes, it does. A vestibule. What's a vestibule? Imagine how your US tour with that streaming setup. I know. And we'll come back to the US. I really want to come back for the Olympics because GB, Great Britain, we're not like England, Scotland and Wales in the Olympics. We're Great Britain. So everyone from all over represents Great Britain as the Olympic team. It'd be very cool to go to the Olympics, and America take the Olympics very seriously. So it'd be cool to go to. So I want to make it there for the Olympics. If I can get to like the 100-meter sprint, or the 100-meter sprint would be cool, but even like really niche things would be fun. The all the track and field stuff would be interesting, but then like the shooting, the archery, things like that would be fun. I wouldn't be really interested in like Olympic soccer because you can't really have the professional players playing because it would then make it like the World Cup. So we never send like the professional players as our Olympic team because you can only have like 3 or 4, and their teams don't want them to get injured for the Olympics. Stonehenge, is that in Scotland? No, Stonehenge is like 2 hours from here. It's in the south, and where I live, to go north, you drive past it quite often, so it's not even like, it's not exciting. But maybe we go Stonehenge on Monday. Shall we do that? Let's go to Stonehenge on Monday, but you just have to realise there's nothing really near it. It's just rocks in a field next to a motorway. We want to see them just so we can brag about how much better our stadiums are, if nothing else. Look, listen, you are going to be shocked about the stadium I'm going to on Saturday. I'm going to make the content, and you can all decide for yourself what the stadium is like and what the match day experience is like compared to America. I want to give my input now, but I'm going to let you wait, and then we can talk about it on the next stream. But you're in for a shock. Yes, LA 28 tickets have started to drop and are expensive. Really? How much are Olympic tickets? Pitlochry is a great little town. Of course, Edinburgh, if you're towards Stirling. Look, I don't know anywhere in Scotland, by the way. I know Edinburgh and Glasgow, that's it. Okay, we'll go to Stonehenge on Monday. Will they even let you in the stadium with that gear? US Stadium wouldn't. Yeah, they would. Yeah. The security only really look for flares in the UK. Because you're not allowed a flare in the stadium like most European countries. But, yeah, there's nothing wrong with streaming equipment and camera equipment. A lot of teams don't let you point the camera at the pitch, but as long as you point it at yourself, you're fine. But as I said, like, I don't want to affect everyone around me's matchday experience by look, I've got a lot of stuff. And some people don't like being on stream, and they just want to... People use football as an escape in the UK, so whatever they've got going on at home, they can go to the football and forget about it for 90 minutes. I don't then want to have, like, the live stream ruining them, thinking of what they can and can't say, what they look like, etc. Because me, I don't really care. But you can imagine people don't like it. You better start looking for hotel rooms. They sell out years in advance. Imagine I bring the van. I don't know how I could do that, but maybe I just rent an RV in America. I think that would be the easiest thing. Rent an RV for the Olympics. And then I could just take all my stuff with me, minus the Starlink. And hopefully we'll be absolutely massive by then anyway, so we can just ask Elon for a Starlink. Did you get the serve issue diagnosed? No. I need to talk to Jim about it. He was at football with me, but it just got too dark and too late, and we just decided it's like not really an issue. And I've still been driving it. Oh no, when does my parking expire? Oh, my parking expires in an hour. That's okay. Wait. Yeah. No, but Jim's going to plug something into it and diagnose it. Oliver, just call the White House and ask for an Olympic special pass. Yvonne, that's actually not a bad idea. Oh my goodness, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that. I think we do that and rent an RV. But what I would love is like do you need a special driving license in America to rent like the huge RVs, and when you park them up they extend? Or maybe we get a driver. Maybe we're super big by then and we can just get a driver, but do you need a special driver's license to rent one of those huge RVs? Or should I just get a camper van like I've got now? Will they let me in a stadium with that gear? For the Olympics, I don't know, I'd need like a special pass, but if I'm with the White House, I'm sure I could get one. Maybe we start planting the seeds now. Maybe we do that. Maybe we start planting the seeds now and try and do that. You can just ship the van over. I can ask my husband about it. He imports cars a lot. I think that would be more expensive than renting an RV, because then I'd have to ship it back. And it's a £4,000 van. It's not really worth. I could probably, for the price of the van, I could probably buy a van in America for cheaper. Wait, in America you don't need... I was going to literally show you my driver's license then, but when we pass, we can drive up to a certain size car, and then like anything bigger than my van, I need to pass a new test, and then for lorry we need a new test, and like anything else for a coach, etc. Charlie Veach walks around the UK towns with his camera filming, and so do others. Yes, there are some who say something, but very few. I watch Charlie Veach. Yeah, I know. It's just awkward. And when you're streaming, talking to yourself in a pub, people in England aren't used to it. Whereas in America, everyone was. So you just get weird looks. But people know Charlie Veach as well. Less people know me, so to them it's even stranger. But people make comments when I'm walking all the time. So I'm just going to have to get used to it. But like, I guess that's in what I said to the football. With the football, I don't want to like affect other people. I'm well happy with how well the stream's working, by the way. Stephen Fry imported a taxi for his US road trip. Stephen Fry has a lot more money than I do. Morning, how are things going? Very good, James. Very good. Good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining. RVs aren't considered a big red or a passenger van. No, chat, I'm talking about like the huge RV. That's like a bus or a coach that has like a double bed in it, a toilet, and like when you park it, this is the side and it extends outwards on the side. You should get presidential. You are equipped to do live news feeds and the state. Chat, I would love. People keep saying like, come work in TV in America. I would love to do that. Stream is working great, Deborah. I know, Deborah. I don't know if you've seen, but I've basically bought the absolute goat of equipment. I'm not sponsored by these people, so ignore what they say. But they've saved my life. And the people I bought it from, I wanted it that day, because I knew it was going to improve the stream. And I go all the way there. I streamed this day. This was Wednesday. And I drove all the way there. And to their head office, not their shop. And I was like, I really need this today. What can you do? And they didn't have the thing I originally wanted, which was just 2 of the modems. And each of the modems are so expensive. But they had a pack with 4 and the bag. But they were like, oh, since you drove all the way here and this isn't what you want, we feel really bad that we're upselling you. We don't want to upsell you and think we're that company, so we're going to give you a discount. And they gave me a discount for it. So, very nice company I bought it from. I'll be using them again. But, yeah, it wasn't cheap. But it's worth it if every stream is going to work this well. We need UK food reviews. Good idea. You can drive a huge RV with a regular driver's license. Maybe Fox News would be interested in hiring you for Olympic reports. That would be cool. Haggis hunting. This is fun, Oliver. I live very much alone 99% of the time. It's nice to have a group to just converse in. Oh, that's really cool. My husband is paralysed after his stroke and has a lot of difficulties, so I live upstairs. Oh, Laurel, that is incredible to hear. I'm very glad this can be an escape and a community for you. In the US, under £26,000 is just regular driver's license. Wow. You should reach out to Bruce with Scotland History Tours. That's his YouTube channel. He's fantastic. Maybe we get a chat. In Scotland, I'm going to try haggis. I don't know where to get it, but I'm thinking a pub will do it. I think we go for a quick walk, and then I've got an hour left on the parking. It's a short stay car park, so let's go for a walk, and we'll drive somewhere else for lunch. Beer's finished. Let's put everything back in the bag. Alright, I don't want to break these. Hopefully that's working well. Oh no. Is that working? Is that working? Has that cut out? Panicking. Checking the stream myself. Oh no. I can't tell. I'm panicking. It looks like it's working. Oh no. It's working, everything's fine. Okay. Oh wow. $20, Laurel of the Northwoods. Thank you so much for the super chat. Buy a drink for yourself or some snacks or petrol. Thank you so much, Laurel. And I'm so glad that we can be at an escape for you. That really means a lot. Thank you. I know you can't see it yet, but I just sent you something. I can see it. So the only thing that I don't think I'm going to be able to see is if you donate through the link in the link of the description. That was left over from when I streamed ages ago. So I don't know if I'm going to see that. I see the super chats, but that should be the Gabba link, but I've only just realised it's wrong. You're just an outdoor person. Right. Let's go. Always put your beer back at the bar. Thank you. Bosh. Let's go. We're outside. Look at this. Let's go for a walk. Oh wait, that's literally the water. I've gone the wrong way. Right, all my hands are in the wrong thing. Let's take the charger off. Oh, they've got English fudge. Such a nice shop. I think we walk. Let's walk this way. You're so welcome. I am, honestly, every donation means every donation means so much, because it really does support me and keep everything going. And I genuinely couldn't do it otherwise, so thank you so much. The panic in your voice, I know. Is it better to donate to the link? Honestly, it's the same, I think. I'm not sure. But chat, look at this. It's the Lamborghini. Whoa, there she is. I've had to leave the windows open, otherwise it gets too hot. I want to get a big sign saying Lamborghini on it. I think that'd be sick. Let's walk around the marina if we can. Oh, we can't. You can walk up to there. I still see the feed. Nice, nice, nice. Toffee butt and Earl Grey. Whoa, it's so bright outside. Let's have a look. The panic in your voice. I don't know where you are and Laurel, but we'd happily send you some goodies. Our daughter has a TBI, so she's mobility challenged. It can be tough. You have my support. Chat, you are the best community in the world. Absolutely incredible, all helping each other out. I love it. I feel like we walk another way, because we've walked down that street that way 100 times. Your van is adorable, I love it. Youper, what's a Youper? I live in Apple, Pennsylvania. There's English fudge, like a speciality, what's in it? Do you not know what fudge is? That's some noisy boys. What is fudge? I don't know how to explain what fudge is. I'm just gonna adjust the camera real quick. That's better. What a racket. That was loud. I think I've adjusted the camera too much, but it's okay. Whoa! MJ, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. However, I had to catch up with your live at 7 a.m. West Coast. Be patient. Your stream will pick up as soon as timing is more established. Your US journey is for the books. Thank you so much for the super chat. That means so much. And I agree. I think I built such an audience in America that now I've come to England. I always knew the time zone was going to be a challenge. But if I stream at a suitable time for my American audience, there's nothing to do. So it's just me walking around doing nothing in the dark. So it's something I had to do, but I really, really appreciate the donation. But I massively appreciate everyone joining at this early hour. And that's what I mean. I think I need to do some later streams. And when we do the long streams over up to Scotland and some overnight streams in Cornwall, I want to aim to try and do one once a week where we stream late into the day so everyone has a chance to see. Because I really appreciate everyone watching, but of course most of my audience is in America, so I have to realise the time zones. Youper equals Upper Pennsylvania. What platforms are people chatting on? YouTube mainly. Regarding YouTube monetization, wouldn't it be better to stream parts 1 to 5 versus one long stream? I don't know. I'm really not very good with all of this. I started the content creation whilst I was in America, and you see me struggle with the stream to get this up and running. I've really just learned as I go. I'm very lost, but in the nicest possible way. Look at these houses. Very cool. Look how small the pavement is. I nearly called it the sidewalk. Look how narrow this is. Look at this, the houses all next to each other. This is extremely un-American. He's going to have to go to Michigan and learn what a Youper is. Don't forget to like the stream and share with your friends. As your Phoenix, I couldn't say it better myself. You're still connected, you're just learning, you're doing great. I know I'm still connected. I shouldn't actually drop. If I drop, the only thing now that could make me drop is if my home internet at my house cuts off. And because my job's always been in IT, I do have good internet at home. But of course, nothing's bulletproof. And if that cuts off, I won't know about it. And because all this that I'm recording now is all being sent to my house, and then the stream is going out from my house. And that's the way I have managed to keep it up. I love the hearts as you're... Me too, they look cool. You're just learning, you're doing great. I've learned so much as well. I spent hours researching because I was so upset with the disconnects. My granddad and uncle's friend, which is my granddad and uncle, their friend that owns a watch shop up here. I would want to go in and say hi, but I also don't want to waste his time because he sells very nice watches and we can't buy one. I like all the bunting and the English flags, the British, the Union Jack. This is not everywhere, chat. This is not everywhere we have this. So it's very cool to come in and see such a patriotic town. It looks great. I want to go to the other side because there's a church. And then I'll get a nice photo. There's a nice bakery in there. I'm not that hungry yet. If I get hungry, I drove past so many nice places to eat on the way here. Could do 2 streams, one in the early afternoon and one in the evening. That's what I think, but in the evening ones I just can't think of anything to say or do. Especially if I stream for like 4 hours in the day. It's very hard to think of things to say in the afternoon. Especially if I'm not actually walking anywhere or doing anything. Oliver, what's your best direct payment link? As YouTube takes 25% of donations. Not sure of amount, but you don't get all of donations. Create one. The one in the description, I think the one in the description I get more. But you're just going to have to, but I might not see it. I don't think anyone's ever donated through it, so I might not see it. I don't think it comes up in the chat. It's so wild how people's front doors are right on the street. I'd be scared I'd get run over one time I step out. No, you won't. He'll be fine. Go to the shop, it's free advertising. One viral video has changed your entire life. I wish you the best life has to offer. That's true. It ended up being a couple as well. But now I get to do this. It's actually... Let me stand in here. I can talk a bit more freely. But it's actually changed like so much of my life because I used to just sit in my office every day and do the same things every day. And now I'm out here doing new things. Going to new places, seeing different things. And actually going outside. Go to the bar and film it. We were just in the bar. Oh, go to a bar in the evening and film it. That's not a bad idea, but surrounded by loads of drunk people with a stream is probably not the best thing. Late to the stream, where are you? I'm in a place called Lymington in Hampshire, and I highly recommend you come and visit. It's very, very, very nice here. Just be yourself, whatever you are and wherever you're doing. It's why people like you. You're just yourself, very relatable. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Evening streams are plotting. I mean planning meetings. That's a good idea. Where shall we go in the morning? That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to need to change the battery for this camera in a minute. And I have no idea how that's going to work. Because it's going to lose signal to the camera. And then I don't know how to get the connection back. But this is the watch shop I was talking about. And they sell very nice watches. Very cool indeed. And then there's a jeweller's in it as well. And we'll carry on walking. I want to get to the end because there's a nice building at the end. I love it. We get to travel vicariously through you. Exactly. And we're literally discovering this all together, chat, because I don't do this. I've never been to this place in my life, which you may be able to tell from me just walking around trying to find something to do. Stonehenge at sunrise. The thing is, at sunrise, sunrise is like 5 a.m. So that is very early for you. What would 5 a.m. UK time be there? That's almost 12 hours difference. Oh no, that would be perfect for you actually. What did your family think about your escapades in the US? Unbelievable. None of them could believe it. I don't think a lot of them still do believe it. But that photo of me and Trump is absolutely everywhere. In everyone's house. My mum got it printed for everyone. So it's in my granddad's house, it's in my front room, it's in her front room. It's in my office behind me. I've got it on a mug. It's everywhere. But I do like seeing it because every time I see it, I still can't believe it happened. Oh, chat, this is the most goated shop. A Greggs. If you ever come to England, get a Greggs sausage roll. The best. Drunks can either be fun or funny or not so fun. Exactly. And it will be not so fun. They won't be super excited to be on a live stream in a bar. I can tell you that. What's the name? What's the name of what? This place? This place is called Lymington. Lymington. I think I spelled that right. Headed to Chipotle. Does anybody need anything? I didn't even have Chipotle when I was in America. I've never had it. Wait, you meet Trump? You met Trump? Yeah, of course. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? I shook his hand. There's a photo of me. I met Trump when I was in America. I went for the World Cup, and within 9 days of landing, I shook hands with the president. Beat that. It must be a world record. It'll be 10 p.m. for us. That might be a good time, actually. Maybe I'll do sunrise at Stonehenge. I would probably feel the same as meeting Freddie Mercury. It would never feel real. True. True. I think there's levels of levels of people knowing you. And I think everyone in the world knows who Trump is. Right, I want to show you this building in a minute. We're nearly there. We're getting to the end of the high street. Oh, it's nice walking in the shade though. It's nowhere near as hot. It's not as hot today as it was yesterday, that's for sure. Here you go, chat. Little post box. And then, here, these were phone booths. So these were all phone booths with a phone attached to the wall and a door. And you could walk in, but obviously the phones are gone. And on this site stood Home Mead, a large house with substantial grounds during World War I. It played a significant role as convalescent home for wounded soldiers from New Zealand. It was an annex to the large military hospital in Brockenhurst. Pretty cool. Why not travel to the US in the fall and do college football? I think college football would be a really good one to do. I think college football and the Olympics, I'm not sure if they sync up, but I would like to do college football in the fall. But also, I think the Olympics next year would be very fun. What's good, my guy? Hello, Mary. Everything's good. Look at that. That looks magnificent. We need a picture for Twitter, actually. Like Downton Abbey. Look, when we drive, we are going to go to places like Downton Abbey. The history around here is pretty cool. I need to try and cross this road. So this is an old church. It looks very cool. I'm not going to go into it, as it's obviously a graveyard. There is a public walkway through it. Let's try and take a picture for Twitter quick. Boo, boo, boo. We go to some cool places, chat. We go to some cool places. I think we get back in the van in a minute because we need to... The charger's just about to expire. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's so much hotter on this side of the road. Let's try and take another picture with the flag. It's not very good. We'll keep walking, try and get a good one. He can experience the Hokies entering the field to enter Sandman. Chat, there's one thing that I'm used to, and that is atmosphere at football stadiums. That's one thing that I think it would be very hard for America to impress me with.
Okay. And you'll get the...
Can you arrange a tour of Downton Abbey? I wonder if I could. Lots of people would be very interested in World War II things there. Yes. And where I live is all focused around World War II. What's in there? That's not where we want to go. So where I live in Portsmouth is where all the D-Day landings for the British and American soldiers actually sailed from. And one of the things I'm planning to do is take you round and show you. It still does trip me out how old these places really are. I'm jealous, I always wanted to go to downtown. Oliver, I love your stream already. I love your stream already, Oliver, and this is only the first full working stream. Exactly. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy it's working so well as well. Show us a British store. Brits always film in Walmart. There isn't one here. Oh, there might be actually. Oh, talking of, this shop sells things for the van, I think. No, it's all clothes. Is it? I need a camping chair and table. It's not in here. That's a clothes shop. I want to try and take a picture of... I need a picture, like a good picture of the high street. Maybe we go to the one at the bottom. Hello from the United States. Who said that? I've missed it. It's all jumped about. I'm sure if you emailed the estate, they would set up a special tour for you stream at downtown. Maybe. STN Guyan. Hello from the United States. Hello, hello. Whoa, I missed that. The coolest car just went past. I want to go visit the home of the family that my family adopted in World War II and they sent a care package to. Nan used to wrap everything in fabric so they could see new clothes. What? Where's that? Yes, that would be cool. My granddad was in the RAF and flew planes during World War II. My mum wasn't born until way later, so I was a toddler when he passed. That's really sad, but that's such a cool story. There's a lot of history we can see. So just close to where I am in Eastleigh, which is still in SO postcode, it's about 40 minutes from here, is where they used to build all the Spitfires. And if your granddad was in the RAF, he may... Or did you say granddad or dad? I feel really bad. Do. Yeah, your granddad, I thought so. Granddad could have flown one. I live in 3 states, Oklahoma, Virginia and Arizona. Whoa! If you want... I love this. Thank you, for Oliver, for following on your adventures back home. You're the first of the World Cup crew to actually do this. You're very welcome. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. I saw the documentary posted and we'll watch it later today. What documentary? I need to cross the road, chat. Way too hot on this side. Oh, actually, there's a Tesco's. What kind of car is this? Is he parking it? That's pretty cool. No idea what that is. Does anyone know? They lived in Southampton. What? That's literally here. This is pretty much in... Well, not in Southampton, but this is Southampton. The Ballermobile. Not as cool as a Lamborghini, but still very cool. I have no idea what it is. Very cool. I don't know what kind of car that was. My hair is also doing my head in. I'm so tempted to shave my head off. Who wants something from Tesco?
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. So, you think I was joking when I said Walmart was big? This is the entire shop. That wall at the back is the shop. And then that wall is the other shop. So no, it was not overreactions. This is the size of the shop. Looks like a Morgan. It's not a Morgan, I don't think. Who wants something for... So that's the back of the shop. We bought the whole shop. But at least we know where everything is. I don't need water. I've got the water in the car. I don't really need anything. I just thought I'd show you. You can't get these in America, though. Proper sausages. Not in any shop. Not one. Let's go look at the English things, actually. I want to show you all my favourite things. The absolute goat. The milk chocolate digestive. The goated biscuit. But this is my favourite. The original. Dip that in a cup of tea. Superb. My nan buys these. This is what I have when I go to visit my nan and granddad. Well, even still my nan in the home, but my granddad, we still have these rich teas. Every time I come around, we have tea and biscuits. Jaffa cakes. They're like spongy cake with an orange jelly in the middle with chocolate over the top of that. So the jelly's in the middle. What else? I'm trying to think. Let's go down here. As you can see, there's no ranch. Thousand Island dressing, garlic and herb, Caesar, blue cheese, salad cream. You don't have salad cream. No ranch. Mayo, burger sauce. I don't even think you've got burger sauce. Garlic and herb. Oh, there's ranch, actually. It's catching on. It's catching on. Meal deal. I'm not getting a meal deal. Oliver buying groceries. Drink machine. Trying to catch up with the chat. I'm so wrong. It looks like a king's car. If you have not seen the film on Netflix, do not shave your hair off. Show the drinks. Okay. We can go see the drinks. Get more water and a protein bar. That's a good sized store. Meal deal, no way. Marmite, show the American section. There is no American section in this one. I'd be shocked. I'll see. These are the drinks. The goat. Proper Coke, made with sugar, no cornstarch, rubbish. You definitely don't sell drinks this size. This is not an American sized drink. That is the size of my fist. You don't sell them. And then also, what else is interesting? We got, you definitely don't sell that. No Iron Brew. Iron Brew is very good. This is the colour. Very Scottish, very good. Cakes. I heard the UK McDonald's now carries ranch, maybe for like a promotion. These are the cakes. Nothing really special, to be honest. Cookies. Gingerbread men. I don't know what you call these. Chocolate cornflakes. And then the alcohol. Which we're not going to get any of. Not today. But we sell more alcohol than anything else. Literally everywhere. Well, I can't go that way. Oh, I didn't see the Fanta. But you're right, Mark. Our Fanta is way better. I didn't actually try the Fanta in America, but I am going to cross the road. Whoa, it's so hot when I come out. What is the battery on? 24. I need to change the battery of the GoPro in a minute. Good thing I took the spare batteries, actually. We have those sizes as an option in Target and Walmart. My brother and sister-in-law buy them for their kids when they're allowed to have soda. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Is Streamlabs the donation link you were referring to earlier? Yes. So that's what I use to actually do the stream. If it doesn't work, let me know. Because I have had troubles with it, but no one's ever used it, so I don't know if it's actually working or not. So you're going to have to let me know. We go to the World Market for British foods. What is World Market? Sometimes the big the big superstores have an American aisle, but it would mainly have things like marshmallow fluff spread and Nerds candy. That's what I can think of. It won't have 42-ounce drinks. But this is the sort of place you should definitely come. We have a problem because I need the toilet. I don't know how to do that. Wait, let me get a picture of this for Twitter. There we go. Let's just stop all the traffic for that. They're going to be buzzing. Yes, the UK has an alcohol abundance. Yes. That's probably why everyone's miserable. Because everyone drinks all the time. If someone's donated, I'm really sorry, but I don't think I see it. I will send a donation through it and let you know. Thank you so much, Mary. Does the Lamborghini have air conditioning? No, Sasha. No, it doesn't. It is like driving a greenhouse. Whoa, these cobble streets. Hard to walk on. Do I get that? Oh, they got ice cream. Best in town. What do they have? Rum and raisin. Bubblegum. Do they have mint choc chip? No. They don't have cookies and cream, but they do have bubblegum. What do I do? I don't think I really fancy it. Oh, nice. That's a cool history, especially that. Oh, cool. I have not been there yet. My dad went several times to meet aunts and uncles. My dad was fluent in Finnish. For toilets in the US, I usually find the public... No, I mean, I don't know what to do with the stream. I've got all my stuff with me.
Which look very nice and leafy and quiet. And that palm, right?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe I just quickly leave you in the van. I don't know. We're back at the bay. We're back at the bay. That's the pub we started in. It was very emotional for him to see his mum's home. What? I love that street all over. Me too. It's very cool. Chat, I think we go somewhere else. I am a subscriber like most here. When will you be allowed to have a join button? I'm allowed to have a join button, but I haven't done it. Chat, that's been said a lot of times. Who is actually interested in having the join button? But I don't know what I could offer you for a subscription. But if you let me know, I could maybe do like behind the scenes content, and maybe we could do like, I'm starting the main streams now once we get somewhere, because then it gets right into the action for the people watching it on YouTube. But maybe if you're a subscriber, I stream the journey here and then we start the main stream for everyone else. What about that for an idea? So if you want to watch the journey here and we can have a chat, maybe use Gabba to have conversations, we could do that. But in the meantime, I think that's probably the best thing that I could offer.
We literally didn't have brick.
But driving around the countryside would be cool. Let's go drive around the countryside then. Let's see if we can see a fish. Look at the colour of the water. Chat, if someone donates $500, I will jump in. No, $1,000. $1,000 and I jump in. I do everything in my power to not have to use a public restroom. Good idea forever. Houston, forever, right. No, it's not about the toilet. It's literally like what to do with the stream and the camera. The camera, the microphone, and the thousands of dollars worth of equipment in my backpack. I don't want to stop the stream. Oh, there is little fish in here. Can you see the little fish? I would dip the GoPro under, but it's got things plugged into it. Look at that. I don't know if you can see those fish. They're very small. Lots of little fishies. You can go on a cruise, but I don't know what the cruise... Yarmouth to Lymington. Passenger ferry. Don't even know. You can get those size drinks. I call them mini. I too love mint chocolate chips. Sounds good. What will you charge for the join button? I don't know, chat. I don't know all these things. I'm very bad at all these things. But if it will be like an extra few hours of content a day, I don't know. I don't really want to make people pay, but if people want extra things, I can provide them. Do you know what I mean? It would just massively help support the stream if we do things like that, and have subscribers paying a month to be able to make the content. But it's one of those things. I don't know. I'm interested in joining. Do evening trips, planning the streams for members, easy peasy. Really good idea. Again, super good idea. But then when we're doing the evening streams for everyone, when we're in like Scotland and stuff, we might not be able to. But we can do like other things, like go live randomly and pop in and do stuff. I don't know. I drive a lot of places in the van now. So like even going to football training is a half an hour journey. We can have a chat. I would, just to watch you jump in. I would, just to watch you jump in. That's so funny. I'm going to leave your streaming as long as you go. I might have to step away, but I'm leaving the stream up. When my husband wakes up, I'll need to go assist him. No worries, Laurel. You do. Honestly, thank you just so much for joining and popping in whenever you do. So it means a lot. Mary Rowe tipped $20 in case you missed that, Oliver. Thank you so much, Mary. I did miss it. So what I see, chat, is the chat. So when people donate on Super Chat, I can see it here, but I don't get to see people that actually stream. So what I was saying with the link in the description, it doesn't come through as a Super Chat, so I can't see it. But maybe... So yeah, I'm really sorry, Mary. It didn't work. There's nothing... I'd love to come up with a solution, but I can't think of one. Let me just try and... I can't even find a place to find it. I feel awful. I feel awful. Oh, if I go to the place I streams from dashboard, I can. But then I can't see the chat. But Mary Rowe, enjoy US loves you, Oliver. Thank you so much, Mary. That means a lot. But yeah, as I said, I can't see them in my normal chat thing. So, I feel bad. I feel awful that that doesn't work. But I genuinely can't fix that. That's not my side. But look where we are. The van bikini. Oliver, that's why I mentioned it. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, no, it showed up for us, but it doesn't show up for me. I'm not watching the stream. All I can see is the chat. Right, the van's locked. Ready? Let's go for a drive through the countryside because the parking's just about to expire anyway. Whoa. We got that whole way without an accident and then it happens right at the end. W for Mary Rowe. Shout out Mary Rowe. Thank you so much. Mute phone and cover lens for bathroom. That's twice, but I caught that one. Right, chat. Let's get everything set up to do the phone stream. To do the van stream. But look at this. This is really cool. So this is that technology that I said has been keeping the stream going. It's currently quite hot, but with the van now, I have this cable from the Starlink and I plug that in and it will then make the stream even more powerful. And I also, because of the power bank, can charge this device. So now it's on charge. And it lasted this whole time. We've absolutely smashed it. We need to put this camera in the front though. So I don't know what's going to happen when we switch the input. This is a learning curve, chat. We've got things to learn and ways to do things. We've got things to learn as we go here. This isn't on. Right, it's on. That's on. Right, what I've got to do is set all the cameras up for the front. So let's go do that. I can't take you with me. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I'm just screwing in all the cameras. I'm going to have to unplug that GoPro as well in a minute. But there's things I can do to negate accident. So hot. Roll down the windows quick. I know, this is entertaining to see, I know. You're just hearing my voice. But it's either this or leave all the equipment in the car. Not happening. So that's that. I need the GoPro. Maybe set my laptop up. For all the new equipment, I need to get all the cables through. So now I've got all the cables going through to the front of the cab again. So this is going to plug into there. That's not needed. This can go into there. We do everything our best, chat. It's just not as smooth. With practice, it'll get smoother and smoother though. And this new mount is so much better. Right, that's one. So now, right, one's working. It's all going well. It's all going well. I just need to... How is this going to work? I'm going to have to unplug the camera, but that's going to unplug the audio. There's no way to practice a live handing over of the chat and the stream. So I've got no choice but to do it this way. And I think this is connected. Oh, I'm trying to connect the other mic so I can talk on the laptop. Just so you're all aware of what is currently going on. But I know it's not as smooth. It could be a lot smoother. It's hard. It's not wanting to connect to my mic. Very annoying. Bear with me, chatter. What? Let's just forget the device and try pair it again then. Right, that's connected. So, let's quickly... You're going to lose me in a sec, but don't worry, I'll fix it. Right, what about now? Is that working? Is that working? Is that working? Oh my goodness. Wow, that was terrible. That was awful. Can we all hear me? I think the front camera's turned off because it got so hot. What a disaster, chat. Oh my goodness. Blooming heck. The GoPro's so hot it won't even turn on. The GoPro is so hot. Let's just do... Well, that's not worked. Oh wait, I know. What? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's make sure this is that, and then we can make this full screen. Let's do this for now. Just let's give the GoPro time to cool down. Oh my goodness, the GoPro's actually boiling hot. No wonder, no wonder. Yeah, that can go down there. Whoa, that was hot. My goodness, chat, that was awful. Let me just move this as well. Let's just get it really good. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You know how I hate things going wrong. All I did was unplug one cable and it all went to, well, the dogs. So basically the GoPro has been sitting in the van in the front window, so it got so hot that it died. Nothing to do with fans, it's literally boiling hot in here. You have no idea. But it should all be okay now. I hope. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about everything that's just happened. Let's cool the GoPro down and then we can enjoy some scenery. Wait. Hello. 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 Is it back? Is it back? So, I know what the problem is. Ah. I know what the problem is, chat. It's all working again, right? So, the cheap HDMI cable I bought yesterday does not work. That's what's caused all the problems. So, it froze because it lost transmission from my laptop because it was a cheap HDMI cable. But it was the only one the shop had. So that's my lesson learned. So, I've plugged in the one I was using for the GoPro into the laptop, and now that's all working fine. So, long story short, I need a new HDMI cable. Goodness gracious, if it's not the connection, it's something else. But again, all teething problems. At least the stream is still online. I know it was obviously a poor viewing experience, but I honestly can only apologise. I'm very sorry. It should all be okay now, especially whilst driving. The GoPro's still cooling down, and once that's cooled down, I'll plug it back in. But I apologise. We're on the road. I'm gonna go get it before we leave, just because where we are is very nice and scenic. But yeah, I can only apologise, chat. I'm really sorry. And trust me, it really hurts me more than you, because, oh, it's a red light. Yeah, it hurts me more than you because everyone leaves the stream. I really appreciate everyone that sticks around. But it hurts me to the pit of my stomach when things go wrong. But we're back in the Lamborghini. Ka-chow! You might get a nice view out my window. That's the river where we were. And it's warning me to be careful because there's otters crossing. I'm not sure if we're going to see an otter. You're not, because the front camera's not working. But we will fix that. I need to know my way out, actually. But I apologise, chat. I'm sorry. I hear the UK is going through the worst heatwave in years. It's funny you say that, because when I was in America, or before I went to America, I would think this is the hottest day it's ever been in England. But it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, in America, it was like that every day. Every single day. The only difference is that makes it a lot worse here than in America is the lack of AC. The lack of AC absolutely everywhere. Chat, there's a pub here. I don't think we go to this pub. I think we go to the next pub. That doesn't look great. I think we stop and then get some food. I think we stop and get some food in a nice place that we find. Which will require me swapping everything back over. But it's okay, we're learning. We're going under trees, so how's the stream? Because this is the point it would normally cut out. We should not be cutting out. As I said, under this is where we normally cut out. In fact, shall we... I've got an idea of what to do for food. I think we just go somewhere and have food in the van. Get like fish and chips to take away or something like that. No worries, we support you. Thank you so much. You need a Streambot to post the Streamlabs donation link to the Gabba and the Gabba call. Oh my goodness, what a good idea! It's your Phoenix. How did you come up with that? What a great idea! Oh my goodness, that's such a good idea. Do you know what? I reckon we pull over, get the Gabba link working, have a snack. I wish I got one of those pasties now. It literally, we were in the car park, we were in the car park so long trying to figure that thing out that someone put in the chat and it really made me laugh. Oh my god. Can you hear me? I can't fix it now either. Is it back on? Is it back on and being rubbish? I'm stuck in traffic and there's nowhere to pull over, so I can't see. But I can speak into my phone. If you look at a map though, chat, we're literally in the middle of nowhere. So, I don't think, but I feel like we should be getting signal still. Sound is off. Oh, that's not off. knocked my mirror. We're stopping again. Is there sound? Right. It should be fine. It should be fine. Everything says it's fine. Hello. Hello. So that's coming through. I don't know why the sound sounds rubbish. Ba 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 ba. So it is working. I don't know. I don't know about the sounds. I don't know. But we're currently in someone's driveway. I'm currently in someone's driveway, and in America you would get shot for this. So, let's leave. Thank you for letting me use your driveway. That was genuinely someone's driveway, and they just saw I'm a lost person with camera equipment in the front. Is the sound better now? I hope so. I sound like I've got low battery. What? It's always audio. He risked it. The thing is, the connection on the thing looks good. Camera. I'm good at IT, but audio and visual not so much. I feel like we just stopped somewhere soon. Okay, it's delayed and robotic. I can't look. I'm gonna stop off when we can. First place is where we're stopping. Looks a bit dry, it's very dry. No sounds now. Sounds but rattling. I wonder why. Can you hear me? Yeah, chat, we haven't had a rainy day for like 2 months. I'm gonna look on the map and find a pub. Right, we found a pub. We're going to a pub. This is the face of a very unhappy bunny. Everything was going so well. Oh, so good. So good. Right. Bit of an intermission in the stream, isn't it, chat? I'm very sorry. Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, I've missed the turning. I don't even want to go to that pub anyway. Look at this! Can you see? I hope you can see. Maybe we just stop here where it's nice. They are wild horses, chat. Hey buddy, whoa. Hey buddy, I help kick streamers get followed. Oh, I don't care. Birds are scary. I can hear you but hear noises. Your blinker indicator. Oh! I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. I am still driving on the road. Video not aligned. Okay. The video is aligned. You should be able to see the horses and stuff on the left. Oh, they might be under the camera. We're going to drive over there. Very cool. twist you to show you. There is a car park, and I can see the car park. Oliver is way ahead of us, yeah. I don't know what's happened. It's all gone wrong. As soon as I moved into the van, it's all gone wrong again. I'm going to try and fix it. Bear with me. Oh, the donkeys that were there earlier are now not there. Ah! I don't know what to say. Ah! It's okay, we're going to pull over and fix it. That's all we can do. Keep moving forward, chat. Let's find out what's going on. Right. I think that should be better, right? I'm seeing no warnings about frames or anything. Not gonna lie, seeing the cars on opposite sides of the road is blowing me. How long did it take you to adapt driving on the American road? About 2 days. Uh, Let me find out what's wrong with the sound. Uh, Does that sound better, chat? I don't know. Might sound worse. I'm thinking we just get out. Right now the video